Konnichiwa, mina boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today is day 223. It is... what the hell day is it? It's Monday. I'm so thrown off because I'm always working on Mondays and I had today off for some reason. Monday, August the 11th. Yes. Yes. It's the 11th today. Shoot. That means it's watering day for my lawn and I totally forgot to do that. Watering day in Kamloops is on the odd day, if you live in a house that's got an odd house number like mine does, or on even house numbers, it's even days that you water. So we're a little lucky in things like July and August when it's the 31st and then the 1st, because I get 2 days in a row. Lots of fun stuff. Anyway, my lawn doesn't really need watering. It sort of does, but not really. It's at that point where it really needs to be cut more than anything else. So probably on Thursday, when my next day off is, I will get around to it, or Wednesday night. We'll see. Anyways, today we had 2 unfortunate deaths. Now this happened a lot in, well, not a lot. This happened in 2009 when you'll recall that both Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died on the same day. Farrah Fawcett's was announced first, but then Michael Jackson's came into play. And in the world of Hollywood and just society in general, you really see which ones are the most popular, and it's really, really sad to say, because as much as Farrah Fawcett was really popular in movies and stuff back in the day, there's really no comparison when it comes to Michael Jackson, and his death just blew up the whole world pretty much. People were absolutely beside themselves with it when it happened. The 2 celebrity deaths that I'm talking about today, we found out Robin Williams committed suicide allegedly, and we don't know for this at this point still. It's asphyxia is what the official thing is, but they think it was suicide. And he's been battling some depression problems, and it's really sad. Like Robin Williams, you wouldn't necessarily expect a comedian, especially, to commit suicide or something, because you usually you associate them with being happy all the time, but it's very common, especially with comedians and people like that, to put on a facade, and actors are really good at it because that's what they do. They act, right? So they're good at hiding how they actually feel, and it's such a sad thing that he passed away. And you know, I was looking at Facebook stuff, and a lot of people were writing things like, oh, we won't get Missed Out Fire 2 now, or Night at the Museum 3. I guess he already filmed all his scenes for Night at the Museum 3, so I think they're calling that his official last movie. But I know part of it was going to film in Kamloops here. I don't know if they did it or not, but anyway. And the other person whom I found out first, and kind of hit close to my heart, because as a soap opera fan, Charles Keating, who played, as I know him, Carl Hutchins on Another World for years, right up until the series finale in 1999, June 25th, 1999, I'm pretty sure. I remember watching the finale and stuff, and I loved Another World, and Carl was a character that was larger than life, kind of like Sally Spectre on Bold and the Beautiful. And he was a villain at first, and then they kind of humanized him more over time by putting him with Rachel on that. And I'm sure Victoria Wyndham, who played Rachel, is beside herself with sadness as well as all the cast and anybody that would know him. But he also starred in Port Charles and or All My Children, apparently. I don't remember seeing him on those ones. Not that I watched Port Charles, but it was probably before I started really getting into All My Children. And he's also a very, very accomplished Shakespearean stage actor. And so, you know, it was trending even on Yahoo. I was kind of surprised that it was one of the top trends. And then when Robin Williams' death was announced, that definitely quickly dwarfed it. And it's really sad to me, you know, anytime somebody dies, it's a big thing, it's really sad, but that you have one that kind of gets overshadowed by the other because of the stardoms and things like that. Now, Robin Williams has been on a lot of movies and things, and definitely iconic roles like Mrs. Doubtfire, and I'm not cutting down on his claim to fame by any means, because yes, he's very, very well known. But so was Charles Keating. He was in people's living rooms every day of his life for the most part up until 1999, from the early 90s. And so you have an actor that has that kind of longevity versus an actor that's done a lot of movies and things, and some TV shows, I guess, because don't forget he just finished up that sitcom with Sarah Michelle Gellar, The Crazy Ones, and excuse me. So It is sad, though, in terms of how society tends to work with things. usually often bad news also trumps the good news, because most people are into the drama side of things and they'd rather see what's going on that's bad in the world because it's more interesting, so to say, rather than the stuff that's good in the world, which is more, it makes you feel more better, but at the same time it's not as interesting to some people, I suppose, because they'd rather lose themselves in a fantasy or in a story, which is why people like watching shows in the first place, because it takes away from your own daily stresses and stuff. So it's such an odd way that our world works, but it seems to work the way it does, and I wish both these men eternal peace wherever they are. And I know that neither will be forgotten by their fans, and it's the same with any celebrities or anybody that passes away. Family will always remember you, your friends and things like that too. But death is such an odd enigma, and it's something that is very scary to me, I will say. I've had my own little worries about it, but you know what? If you always freak out about things and you forget to live life, then you're not really living life, and it's just, yeah. That's my take on it. Yay! Alright, I am going to film my video for my audition for the voice acting thing, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, which of course will be Tuesday. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.